Hello, welcome back to another video. No matter what stage you are in your life, whether you're a student, a working professional, your own boss, a mom, or a mix of everything, it always makes us feel good when we look put together or feel at least presentable in a mom's world. Over the years, especially after 2 kids, with my oldest being 7 now, and in the office world for about 15 years, I have noticed little things here and there that help me look put together at work and outside work, not only when I leave the house, but also stay looking great throughout the day or the rest of the week. So for today's video, I'm going to share 10 tips with you. I want to preface that I'm not a stylist, so this is not going to be a styling video. There are already a lot of great advice on that topic, so I know you guys are in good hands. The 10 tips I will be sharing are around things or routines that you can establish to make looking good just a little bit easier. Looking good makes you feel good, which in turn makes you look good because you will exude that sense of confidence, and that in turn makes you feel good, and there goes the cycle. I hope the tips can come in handy on days like you find yourself overslept, your furry wants to have that loving snuggle one more time before you head out the door, or coffee gets spilled on your favorite jacket as you're hurrying into the office, but you will still look put together because nobody needs to know, right? Before I jump in, I want to say that I upload videos about experiences as a professional, a working mom, and about things I love like handbags and a few other luxury brands. If you are interested in those kind of things too, I would love you to consider subscribing. With enough being said, let's go ahead and get started. Number 1. Clothes that requires little or no ironing or steaming. In the beginning of my corporate job, I got the impression that I need button-up shirts, so I bought a handful. What I didn't realize was that they wrinkle like crazy because the ones I got are 100% cotton. So back then, I would spend hours on the weekend to iron my clothes for the following week. It wasn't too bad in the beginning because work wasn't too crazy and I could do all the ironing while I was watching my favorite shows or movies. But as work kicked in and I was working 60 to 70 hours a week, the last thing I wanted to do was another chore. That's when I learned certain clothes can require minimal to no ironing. I learned that the weight, the weaves, and the materials that a clothing item is made out of can affect how wrinkle-prone or wrinkle-free it can be. Generally speaking, the more weight and the more complex the weave is, the more wrinkle-resistant the clothing item is. Then for the materials, starting with the ones that are the most wrinkle-free or wrinkle-resistant, they are natural materials like wool, cashmere, and silk, and the synthetic ones such as rayon, which is commonly referred to as tencel, nylon, polyester, and spandex, which is also known as lycra or elastane. On the other end of the spectrum are those that are most wrinkle prone, and they are cotton and linen. While cotton and linen are more wrinkle prone, any cotton or linen blend with synthetics can make the materials much more wrinkle resistant. But if you truly love 100% cotton and linen, there is the wrinkle releaser that you can get for those clothing. Since understanding the materials and the make of the clothes a bit more, majority of my closet is now made up of clothes that are wrinkle resistant, if not wrinkle free. I have gained so much time back and making getting ready in the morning so much easier. Another bonus about the wrinkle resistant or wrinkle free clothes is that you don't have to worry about your crisp outfit in the morning turning into a wrinkle mess in the afternoon after you've been sitting in the office all day. Number 2. A tie pen. I am a big coffee lover and also quite a clumsy person. I can't recall how many times coffee got spilled on my clothes. Even if you don't drink coffee like I do, there's always that time where you are eating a plate of salad, a burger, or an entree, and somehow just that one drop got on your clothes. The concept of looking put together is usually tied to a clean look, so things on your clothes definitely can ruin that look. Luckily, a tie pen can come in handy in those situations. I just need to scrub a little bit on the spot. Once it's dried up, I'm good to go. The other plus of the Tide pen is that you're cleaning the stain when it is fresh. So the chance of getting it out is definitely higher as compared to you washing it down with water and waiting until the end of the day and clean it at home. Number 3, lint roller and static guard. Both of these items can help your clothes stay looking good throughout the day. I will talk about the lint roller first. I don't have any pads, but some of the scarves or sweaters that I wear during the winter shed and leave the little hair on my pants and jackets. So having a lint roller will pick up all those little hair and give you back the clean, crisp look. A little trick about the lint roller is to have that done last. For example, right after you get into the office or a restaurant, or right before a meeting. This will minimize the chances you picking up any new lint again. Now for the static guard is to address the static cling issue. It's those winter months where you find certain clothes just stick to your body in all the wrong places, or your dress get bunched up, or the hemline just get higher and higher. That's all because of static. We all know a static clinked look is not a put together look. So a static guard helps solve that fabric clingy problem. It works its magic every time. Number 4, uniform or outfit of the week planning. While I'm not equipped to give you styling advice, I will say that having some types of uniform that is based on your style and that works for you at work or outside work can really help make looking put together easier. Uniforms are usually the basics like trousers, dark wash jeans, blouses, camis, jackets, and coats, etc. Most of the time they are in neutral colors so they can be easily mixed and matched. If you don't like the concept of uniform, another tip will be to plan out your outfit for the following during the weekend. A lot of things can happen during the week, not that it may not be the case during the weekend, but usually you may not be as rushed. Or if you're like me, Sunday is my prep day. That's when I make sure all the laundry are done, clothes are folded, and meals are prepped, etc. So I will just add that to my list to do. Figuring out what to wear early, you will have time to try your outfits on to make sure they go together, no old stain, and still fits right. This way you don't have to scramble on the day off for another outfit if what you have in your mind does not work out. Number 5, shoe stretcher or shoe stretch spray. I wear a good mix of high heels and flats. Whenever I try to break into a new pair, I always wear them on the days I don't need to be in a lot of meetings or walking around. That's because I don't find walking or limping around the office present any sort of put together vibe. This is where the shoe stretcher or shoe spray comes into play. They are definitely lifesavers for me. Nowadays, whether they're flats or heels, there is no break-in period. Another plus that goes with these products is that if you're a mom, you know how your feet get swollen during pregnancy and may even go up a size after your pregnancy. The shoe stretcher or the spray can definitely help you get back into those favorite shoes that may be sitting in your closet for years waiting to be rediscovered. Number 6, nail filer and nail polish remover. I usually keep some baby nail filers and a few packs of the nail polish removers pads with me. I know not everyone feels the same way. You can check out the articles about the trend on chipped nail polish, which I will link below. But it really bugs me whenever I have chipped nails, especially when I have nail polish on. I find myself trying to hide my hands from other people so they don't see my nails, and you can imagine how awkward and unnatural that can be. Having the nail filer and the nail polish remover close by, which I usually keep them in my office makeup bag, when I do have chipped nails, I can easily do a quick cleanup to smooth out any sharp edges and wipe down the nail polish. I chose to have the baby nail filer instead of the nail clipper, and the nail polish remover pads instead of the traditional nail polish and cotton balls, because both the baby nail filer and the nail polish remover pads take up very little space, and you can easily do that cleanup in the bathroom or the car, or even when you're on the go without making too much of a mess. Number 7, deodorant, floss, and mint. I know these items do not affect how you look, but to me, Looking put together originates how one feels inside. If one feels good, it will exude that sense of confidence and therefore looks good. If I think I'm smelly or have bad breath or something is stuck in my teeth, I will become very self-conscious. Just like that pimple on your face and you feel like everyone is looking at that pimple instead of you. So I have included these items as one of the tips because they help you smell good, feel good, and therefore look good. Number 8. 1 or 2 essential makeup products. There's always one of those days you need to be out the door in 10 minutes or you just need to finish a swim or a workout. You look into the mirror and you're horrified because your lips look pale and your brows may be non-existing. I'm thinking of mine. Or your eyes look like you cried all night. No matter how short on time you are, figure out 1 or 2 features on your face that you feel you need that extra boost. For me, they are definitely my eyebrows and my chapped lips. For you, it could be lips, areas around the eyes, or whatever it may be, or maybe none. And just make sure that at least you have those facial features done before you head out. Another tip is to have extra of those essential makeup products nearby. I always have extra brows pencil and lip gloss in the car or the office. That way I can easily put on the products whenever I need touch-ups. Number 9. Dry shampoo and simple hairdo. I don't think I can talk about looking put together without touching on hair. Hair is just part of the outfit. A good hair day can bring the outfit together. A bad hair day can totally give off a I'm a mess look. So things like dry shampoo can easily help make your hair not greasy and add volume without a whole lot of work going into it. Then follow up with a simple hair updo if you have long hair, or just leave it as it if your hair is short. Clean, managed hair does the same thing as a clean, crisp look, which gives the impression that you have everything under control. Number 10. Posture. Last but definitely not least is posture. Think of someone who you consider always looking good and having it all together, and then try to recall whether that person has a good or poor posture. Body language says a lot about us. When you have good posture, for example, standing up straight, shoulders back, and your head is up just ever so slightly, not only it makes you physically feel good, but also helps you give off an immediate impression of confidence. I once came across an article, I don't remember all the details, but what stuck to me is something along the line of looking put together does not require an expensive outfit, expensive accessories, or even an expensive handbag. It's about the confidence and the way a person carries herself. I totally agree with that point of view. I also recently discovered something called Parisian chic and about how French women can dress so chic and effortlessly. One of the key ideas behind the French woman style is that they believe people should see the woman first before they see her clothes. I wholeheartedly agree. So these are my 10 tips. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love you to consider subscribing so you can see more of my future video. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.